In the heart of Latin America lies the country of Bolivia. It comprises three large geographical zones: the highlands, situated at more than 4,000 meters above sea level, the valleys at between 900 and 3,000 meters above sea level, and finally a vast subtropical and tropical area in the east. Composed of tropical rainforests and savannas, this immense region covers approximately 70% of Bolivian territory and is home to 34 indigenous groups, each with their own language and culture. These plains are inhabited by an indigenous group called the Baure. In the past, the Baure were quite a populous indigenous group with more than 30,000 people. As a result of their so-called development, their numbers diminished. Nowadays, there are merely 50 people who still speak their language. Nonetheless, the entire population of the region recognizes its common roots. Right now, the Baure are on their way to retrieve their culture. By reaffirming their traditions, both from the inside and on the outside, an educational reform will help them with their objectives. However, it is also necessary to modify the teaching methods. In such a context, the production of interactive materials with ethno-educational content, presenting the diverse culture of the Baure, is the most appropriate means to achieve this goal. APCOB has a long history in the production of interactive DVDs with intercultural content. To this day, 9 DVDs have been produced. They're used in many public schools of the country, reaching over 300,000 students. You learn so much more watching the videos and photos, much more than only seeing a book. In a book, we can only see some drawings and nothing more. The DVDs have the following advantages over the traditional methods of teaching and learning. The interactivity allows the user to find relevant pieces of information. The multimedia content offers various sources: texts, photographs, testimonies and short documentaries which present different aspects of the region. The included all-new material is based on a long fieldwork in the region. Students learn more with an interactive DVD. They find it both interesting and entertaining, while easy navigation tools allow the teachers, even those with very basic IT skills, to use the DVDs in classes. Our teachers were trained and then they trained their students. Our students learned both the content of the DVDs as well as how to use a computer. You have seen how the students are drawn to the contents and how happy they are. They hear the recess bell and they ignore it. They prefer to continue playing with the interactive material.
Y nosotros los profesores, conjuntamente con los alumnos, hemos aprendido sobre nuestras culturas.
Together with the students, we, the teachers, have learned about our indigenous cultures, the Ayoreo, the Chiquitano and the Isoseño Guarani. What we had known before was very superficial, but now we do understand them, and all that thanks to the educational CDs. As you can see now, we are sharing the knowledge acquired throughout the duration of the project. This is something that the students learn and never forget, unlike the situation in which the teachers explain the topic, while after a month the students barely remember it, or even worse, forget it entirely. In the case of the material on the DVD, the students will not forget it for many years.
El alumno hasta un mes lo sabe y luego se olvida, ¿no? Y si recuerda es poco. En cambio en esto usted pasan años y no lo olvida.
Most importantly, when students learn through DVDs, they change attitudes towards other groups, including the neighboring ones. This in turn leads to a decrease in conflicts and discrimination between different social classes. Before, when we saw them, we discriminated them. Now, having known them, also through the materials on the DVDs, we know what these people are like, what their life is like. We appreciate them much more.